Every year for Fragrance Day, we at the Fragrance Foundation collaborate with a creative force who shares our mission. Our mission is to inspire the world to discover the artistry and passion of fragrance. And we always like to work with someone who is dedicated and aligned with us with that mission and has a very strong relationship with fragrance. So it is my moment in time to say I am so proud to announce that this year's Fragrance Foundation Fragrance Day Creative Collaboration is with the one and only April Long. April has been working in the fragrance industry and the beauty industry for quite a while, and you all know her as a beauty director at Town & Country. You might also know, and if you don't, I'm informing you now, that April has a great collaboration with the Fragrance Foundation, where she is our editor-in-chief on our monthly digital magazine named Accords. What you might not have known until this very moment is that April has curated a collection of magnificent artwork and created her own Instagram account. So rather than me tell you about April's creation known as @the Flower Atlas, I'm going to ask April to explain it, why she did it, what's in it, and why she's finding it so very, very intriguing to the public. April.
Hi, Linda. Thank you for having me, and thank you so much for inviting me to participate in Fragrance Day, which is such a meaningful and wonderful day. The Flower Atlas is an Instagram account that's all artworks, primarily artworks featuring flowers. Sometimes they are images of flowers in their natural habitat. And I started doing it during the pandemic, really almost as a mindfulness practice. I found that looking at images of flowers and artwork really sort of brought me solace during that time. And I was, scrolling museum art collections and reading a lot of books about the history and symbolism of flowers and how they're used in fragrance. And it just all kind of came together that way.
Wow. Well, I find it really an escapism. It's beautiful. It transports you just as fragrance does. So we're very happy that you curated a collection of about 10 pieces of artwork that will be a thread throughout today's virtual event for the celebration of the Fragrance Day. Could you just speak a little, April, about what you see as the connection between flowers and fragrance?
Sure. I mean, I think that flowers and fragrance and art all together do very similar things for us. They're escapists. They take us somewhere else. They connect us to each other, and they're very healing.
I tend to agree. And just for the last part of our conversation, April, would you be so kind as to share with the audience a few of the pieces of artwork that are in our event today? And I would like everyone to know that when we do display them, you will find us clearly showing off the artist's name, the name of the artwork, the year that it was created or brought out to us, and a little about it. But April, give us a few highlights, please.
Sure. I think that the main image that you chose is from Lowell Nesbitt, who is an American artist with kind of a fascinating history of working for NASA and having postal stamps of his work. He was known for enormous close-up flowers. And then, you can't have a collection of flower images without Georgia O'Keeffe, the great master. And who also just had a beautiful perspective on flowers and thoughts about why we need to look at them and think about them and appreciate them. And I also love Laura Wheeler Waring, who was an African-American artist during the Harlem Renaissance, who did these just beautiful, vivid portraits and still lifes.
Wow. Thanks for that. Well, we're going to start the show in just a moment, but I want to let the audience know that you can find the Flower Atlas. It's very easy on Instagram @the Flower Atlas, and we'll show that tag throughout the show. So let's get on with the show.